What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Solana Made Simple. I'm SMS, your host, and I want to thank you for all of your support. And if you like the content you see here, please head over and subscribe to the channel and give it a like. It means a lot and it does help out. Good morning. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a good start to your week. Fortunately for me, we get started on Sundays around here, but it's a good morning so far. It's a good Monday, so hopefully you guys are getting after it. It is what's fucking May? Are we in May? June 10th, 2024. Dude, it's been an incredible weekend. Things have been just kind of aligning. I don't know, man. I've been super fucking pumped on it. I just kind of feel like the energy's shifting. Things are kind of flipping, and just getting in the right positions, opportunities arise every single day. So shout out to you guys for showing up here. That's where opportunities start. You start supporting people and seeing what they're sharing out there. So I can't thank you guys enough. If you guys can share this out there, get more people in on the stream, that'd be great. And if you want to be part of the conversation, let me know. I can bring you guys up here. You can just be added to it. You don't have to dox yourself. It'll simply look just like this if you were to come up and you could talk. But that's up to you guys. Let me know. Either way, I got a couple things we're going to talk about. We're going to take a look at BRETTGOLD. That's been a really fun one to be following this weekend. People have been cheating the fuck out of it, taking profits, kind of taking advantage of people trying to work a coin and stuff like that. But that's a karmic thing. Like, you're going to have to pay that one. You're probably going to get rugged off of some of that money because easy it comes, easy goes. Like, that's just the name of the game. That's why I don't mind working for my stuff and earning it the right way, because I guarantee you over time it pays off. But hey, either way, I mean, you might not have to pay that piper for a while, and it might be something that money can't take care of, and that's the lesson that will be learned over time. So I'd rather just kind of make sure I'm doing things the right way. And hey, you believe what you want to, but that's usually how things turn out. But I want to give a huge shout out to G Media, where legends talking generations listen. I think it's over a year. I don't know exactly when it is, but it's close to a year, if not. With the team over there, and things have been going amazing, and seeing people grow, getting their sponsorships, getting deals, seeing them travel, covering events like Karate Combat. Absolutely insane. I definitely need to get my ass over there, at least in the pit or on the side, kind of, covering the fights, talking to the fighters and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens with that. I haven't heard anything else. I also haven't been able to get any training in other than running and jumping rope and shadow boxing. But I'm doing what I can. If it comes down to it, it is prize fighting. And if somebody says, hey, let's get it. We'll get into it. But things are going good with the tattoo apprenticeship. I worked on one of my outlines last year. I'll even show you guys. This is fake skin. Y'all can see the progress up here. Boom. That's a peony. That's probably upside down. Yeah, you see it there. So this is like one of the first ones, and then that's last night. So shit's coming along. I've had 2 on skin. We'll keep working on it and go from there. I found this old shirt. It's the bags, the Your Bags NFT. And it was kind of funny because I've been buying into this coin called Bags. So I was like, I might as well rock the shirt today. I did some tie-dye with it, make it a little bit more fun. But either way, guys, we're going to take a look at the quote of the day. Typically how we get started with this stuff, because I think this one's pretty good. Dang. Yeah, anyway. That just distracted the shit out of me. Oh shit, dude, we hit 10,000 followers at some point last night, and that was pretty fucking dope to hit that milestone. Crossed over it a little bit, but it's since then we lost about 30. But they'll come, they'll go. I'm not too worried about it. It's all in good fun for me. But let's see here. I'm trying to find the thing I wanted to share for you guys, and let me put the screen up. Share screen, gang. All right, let's see. Where's it at? All right, cool. So I found this one. I forget where exactly I saw it. I think it said it was like a Chinese proverb or something like that. But if you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help somebody. So people wonder why I don't charge, or I don't want to, make profit from sharing information and putting the knowledge out there. Is because it doesn't cost me anything to fucking find it. When I find opportunities, I share them. I don't share every single bit of everything that I'm doing, but if it's something that I think I can benefit or help other people, that's definitely where I'm at. I think giving is much better than receiving. And typically, if you give people what they want, you get everything you need. And I live by that. And I don't think I'm ever going to kind of stop doing that shit because it feels good, man. Like that's the way I like to kind of keep it rocking. But what's going on, Pete? I see you tuning in over here. Give them a shout out. You guys want to be part of the conversation, you can hit me up in here. You can do like the AMA. If you got questions, you got tickets you want me to take a look at, pop them in the chat right there. If you want me to take a look at NFT projects. Oh, speaking of that, after this, I'm going to keep this real tight to about 11 o'clock, not even 11, because I want to get back to editing and drop that video about NFTs and what I've been talking about and the value in them and where I see them going. I could be completely wrong, but I'm still going to share my piece on it because why not? I've been covering them for a while, so might as well. But yeah, let's see if there's any headlines that make sense to take a look at. And in the meantime, if you got one rolled up, might as well take a second, go ahead and spark this thing up. All right, I'm just taking a look at the bookmark, see if there's anything I forgot to share with you guys. But on the other note, if you guys want to get into the SMS Club is just a community that I put together where I want to make sure you guys got an honest voice. It's not trying to sell you anything, trying to just show you the opportunity that I find available in the market. It's not like you're ever going to come across like a sleazy salesman type thing. And there's art collectors, investors, all types of different media personalities, like a ton of different people. So if you want to be involved with that, there's a huge network in there. It's not as active as I like it to be, but that's on you guys. I'll share what I can. When it's not as active, there's no motivation for me to really want to share anything else if I see everybody kind of dead in there, but I still do. We did some giveaways, before. So the more active it is, the more I'm going to do for it, but more or less, I like to see what you guys post. So if you want to share your content and you want to have your network grow, fucking drop it in the club. Like, there's a lot of people in there that might want to see what you have or have no idea you exist. And that's the best way to get your exposure. So one thing I think is maybe that's where I want to go with this is fucking work for your bags, not just like your meme coins, but like your real bags, the long-term bags. Market yourself. Go out of your way to do some different shit and like just get out there. I know personally that I walked into certain areas and I see people just like limiting their potential, sitting back like this on their phone. I'm like, yo, this is a very personal thing that you're doing here. Maybe, go walk around, talk to people, just comment on something, break the ice or something like that. I don't know. Like, I don't have a problem talking to women and shit like that. So maybe it's just me, but like some people, I feel like they just like are just so tight knit and keep themselves think things are supposed to come to them. And I'm like, yo, you got to extend yourself, like, so it opens up. Shit can come to you. I don't know. That's just kind of what I've been seeing. So I don't know. I want to touch on that a little bit, I guess. But I'm looking at my bookmark. I don't think there's anything too crazy. Nah. We had a pretty cool space. What was it? Sunday morning? Yeah, yesterday. Didn't have one last night. Nobody really showed up. I just didn't feel like waiting around any longer. But we had one in the morning, and it was a great late night kind of stuff. It was a good conversation, and then it turned into a little bit of a debate regarding Game Bulls, Jellico, and one of the dudes, D5. In general, they were kind of going back and forth about claims, all this kinds of stuff like that. But it got a little spicy, I'm not going to lie. It got a little tuned up, but the thing was, like, everybody kept their respect to me, and what I asked was just like, hey, keep the slurs to a minimum. I don't give a fuck if you want to throw some jabs out there, but just understand, if you're going to throw them out there, they're going to come back, vice versa. But it was honestly kind of entertaining. It was kind of professional at the same time. It created perspective for me and opened me up to kind of see, like, hey, what is his claim? What's his rebuttal? What's the proof? Where's the transparency from yada, yada, yada? Not, nothing picking one side or another, but it was pretty fucking cool to be in that situation and to see how they conducted themselves. And then the follow-up with the tweets and the posts and stuff like that, that was very interesting to read too. So I'm not mad at that stuff. I actually enjoy seeing that, and I enjoy just the back and forth that was going on there. Whether one was right or wrong, I didn't give two fucks about it. It was just giving you an opportunity where, that's where the conversation led to. And that's what I like, real, genuine conversations that have purpose, not just like somebody out here. I mean, yeah, you got to work for your coins, man, but like, there's got to be some other like value. Like, I'm working for my coins right now. You see the hashtags, you see that they'll come up, but like, am I talking about them like every second? No. So I don't know. That's just me. Other news, fucking Fergie, or no, not Fergie, Jesus Christ, Iggy, whatever. They're basically the same person to me. You kind of see that it's gotten a little bit quiet. I don't know what that means. I know that she's doing interviews with that dude that has a squirrel duct taped or glued to his head. I forget his name. But they had like a little interview thing, and I don't know. After that, it seems like I think she had 200 million, but I haven't really seen too much more of it. I wasn't sure if I muted her or the mother or whatever it was, but I just don't see as much of that coming across my timeline anymore. That stuff fades out. Just be kind of forewarned, like maybe it has a resurgence, but most of that'll die out just like it did before. That's why it's not really worth getting into unless you're just running the momentum, getting in, getting out, and playing that. But at the same time, that does help for the volume, so it doesn't really serve your case if you're like against it and you still play that game. Like you're really just a hypocrite at that point. But get your bag. I don't give a fuck. I'm just being honest. Like you got to pick one or the other. And if you don't like it, don't support it. If you like it, then fuck it. Just say, yeah, I'm getting money. I don't care what the name is. What's the ticker? It'll be a new one tomorrow. But I don't know. Personally, my gut says she wants to do it legitimately. Will she have the real support after the fact, or her fan base? Will the fan base learn blockchain tech? I don't think so, but we'll see what happens. I mean, if she has a fat ass, and people are like, most of the people here are guys, and they're just gonna follow because of that. So, yeah, it's a nice butt. So I'm not terribly mad at the time. I'm just like, probably not good long term. Maybe, I don't know. That's just kind of how do you rate art? Yeah, get that BRETTGOLD on fire. But we are trying to get the BRETTGOLD on fire. I mean, you see, it's holding the support here. All right, fuck it. I'm just going right into this. My man Pika said, get it on fire. It's on fire. Hold on, let me switch this tab. Boom. All right, let's get into this. I might have to reset the screen right here because I don't like the setup. Yeah, let me change this and then put this back up. Man, I hate how fucking laggy this shit gets. I gotta reset this shit again. Yeah, this is like the slowest it's ever been, and kind of annoying. It's like watching paint dry. Okay, all right, so what the hell? Only got one. It's not like I got a bunch of tabs open either, but either way, I'm gonna have to figure something out with this because they ain't gonna cut it. Yeah. And try it one more time. If not, then I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. Can't look at charts and can't look at charts. I guess we'll just go through tweets and talk shit. This is insane. Great. All right, I'm just gonna sit here and smoke weed with you guys until this decides to work. Oh, look, it's working. Fucking hell. All right, well, we're just going to go into bag, and then we'll check out BRETTGOLD if the page wants to load. 1.4 million on the market cap here. It's got 2,686 holders right here. He fumbled the bag. Rest in peace. This is like Birkin. I don't know exactly. I forget. I think I got it in a friend Cairo's alpha chat or whatever. So I've been holding on to this for a little while. It wasn't doing anything, but it's broken out. But yeah, who knows? Look forward 10 million. Who knows? It's a good ticker. I don't know anything else about this thing, but I'm up a little bit on it. Something I want to put on your radar. You guys can do what you want with that information. Damn, Sol's down to 158. That's kind of wild. But let's take a look at this here BRETTGOLD. I'll be completely honest. I'm shocked that it's not performing better. I'm surprised that people are kind of cheating out of this thing so quickly. But that's the name of the game. That's where the thing goes. 1.7 million on the market cap here, 2,177 holders. So it is a slow increase. But when we get these giant sell-offs like this, man, it really fucks up the flow. Because we were on a good trajectory. It did come down and do a little bit of retesting right here, and then it fell out. It completely bottomed out down back to here. Not the worst. It's not at the absolute lowest. It's right at that point where it broke out before here. So like you got two of these. If you can get it to go across sideways here, you're going to be doing pretty good. But then you got this gap fill. Overall, this has got a lot of people supporting it. You can see anytime there's a sell-off, the support. So I would imagine that this tries to do it again. But it's going to need more to make it go back to that next level. It's going to need more exposure, more. I mean, it is on the top of my list for shorts to put on, just to put another one out there and do my part. Because I mean, it's not like I got a ton of money, like compared to some of these fucking cats. Like I mean, I'm in for what I got. I don't got any more to buy. I can't help out on that note. So all I can do is work for it. And I mean, the thing that sucks for people like me, it's like I can't play the long game like you guys can because I'm out. But long term, I mean, this is hoped to be 15 million plus. It's got to like 7 million on its all-time highs, I believe it was close to that. But here we are, all the way back down to 0.0017. So you can basically look at it like every number there is going to be a million as it continues to ride up to the next level. But do your thing here. If you saw what happened with Brett the first time, BRETTGOLD the first time, the run up right here, all of these coins that have great communities, they tend to have this happen. People will jump in and take advantage of it when they see it working. And that's the thing, is it's working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's supporting all that shit. But people will take advantage of that. And I mean, you got to take that on the chin. If you want to be in this game long term, you got to take that as it is, because it's player versus player. And you can do the best you can to support things. But look at this. You got all-time high. You're down near the bottom. Where's about middle range? Right about here. So the chart looks like it should. If you want my honest opinion, there is nothing wrong with what I see here. It's just exactly what you would expect. All-time high, 50% pullback, if not a little bit more. Chops across the side till it fills the gap to the upside. That's kind of the way this thing might roll out. You might see more people finding their entries along here because, you know, there's no real support on this run. It's only down here. So it doesn't scare me that it has come down. Because look, these tried to create support off of these areas and it just didn't fucking work. Even right here, it retested, boom, retested, every one of them. All the way back down here though, you have plenty of, okay, we have a high, reject, breakthrough, bounce, come back down, bounce, all-time high. So there's more to work with here, which makes more sense. It's almost about 50, if not a little bit more. So you can see a channel here. Maybe it's trend to the upside, kind of like this. You maybe see another pattern of that after it channels up a little bit. But time's only going to tell. And as long as they continue to show up, I continue to show up, and you guys continue to share and, you know, do your part. You know, you can maybe see this thing get to that 10 million mark, if not 100 million, and in the people billion. That shit happens, brother. I am going to be set for quite a while. And I know the other homies, I guess they'd be extremely set. I mean, they seem pretty set right now, throwing the amount of money at these coins. But hey, we're not comparing here. It just like baffles me sometimes. Like, God damn, bro. That solves some problems for me over here and gives me more money to play with. But hey, that should tell you something right there. It ain't that big of a deal. If they can make it, you can too. You just got to play your cards right. You got to be in the game. You got to be in it to win it. And sometimes you're going to have to take profits and upset some people. I would suggest always leaving some skin in the game called moon bags. Moon bags are when you take your profit, you let something sit in there so you can be active in the community, you can support. And shit, if it drops even lower, you got some extra bread, buy back in. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, you got some dead ass coin that's not doing anything. You've made the profit to cover the loss there. Rotate that bitch back into a guaranteed winner, not one of these hope to fucking hit it or whatever. I mean, those typically stay pretty dead for a while, give you a lot of opportunities. We've seen that with a lot of the coins here, but I mean, BRETTGOLD really has everything that I've seen any other Solana meme coin need to actually absolutely send. So, with that being said, guys, we are going to roll on to another coin over here, and I don't know. Let's just pick some random shit. Bonk. I was just kind of curious to see where they're at, and especially with Sol dropping down to under 160. I think everything, the market overall just took a shit. I don't know what the catalyst was, but there was definitely a catalyst market-wide. You're just going to see it everywhere. These days, I'm just going to say this. If you were looking to buy somewhere over here and now you're worried because it's going down in price, use your strike prices. Don't really need to get too more technical. You should already have your picks. If there was anything you're waiting to get into because you thought it was too hyped up or it had too much, pressure on it, now there's a chance to get in there. Like BRETTGOLD is a definite, opportunity right there. But I did want to take a look at this. I've been talking about Bobo for quite a while because some of the homies at G Media mentioned it, and I was like, well, that's fam. I mean, fam wants fam to eat. They're the kind of people where they want to see everybody pull up and get some of the, some of the slices of bread. You know what I'm saying? So we saw this going on. I found myself an entry, and you see what's been happening recently. This thing has been making its move back up here. It's at 187 million. It's got 19,198 holders. So this goes to show you that you don't have to be in like the first million or hundreds of thousands to get a good return if you got fucking diamond hands and you have conviction on a project. You can simply buy in wherever you feel comfortable with your strike, and the chart allows you, and that's your fucking entry. So I don't know. Take a look at that. This one is on Ethereum, homies. Like, this is not a Solana meme coin. This is 1,000% Ethereum, because as much as I love Solana and we want to keep it simple, I'm also going to keep it simple and give you some exposure on these other chains. Like Brett, I was talking about that when everybody went to Ruins. Bobo was one that I've been talking about when everybody was hyping up Pepe for obvious reasons. So take that information, do with it as you will. All right. There's not really anything else I want to cover, just because I really think that your big convictions are established communities. You should have a lot of these coins. There's nothing I'm looking to buy into right now. I've already got my positions established as far as what I'm holding. For the most part, I'm trading Brett Bag, and another one, BRETTGOLD, is going to be probably a much longer hold. Because I want to see what the community can do. If we can get back up to that 10 million, that's a good return. So, and it's a fun community. They show up, and I'll probably get off here and jump right into the space, to be honest with you. But I'll leave the stream up so you can see the price action with that. But yeah, guys, I don't know. NFTs, let's take a peek at them real quick before we fucking get out of here and just see what the hell's going on. I personally don't even know what's doing what, who's got who. I don't know. I don't even know what they're doing anymore. I feel like it's a lot of bullshit at the end of the day, like a lot of fluff. Like the Mad Lads at 66 Sol, when you got Famous Fox at 5 Sol. Mad Lads literally have zero utility. They're just connected to the backpack and a dope ass community and amazing art. Like that's it. They do nothing else. I owned one. I'll tell you the truth. And I've seen other communities that are just as strong. I'm not taking anything away. I'm just telling you that you don't need to buy into the highest fucking ticket to get the same type of benefit. You might not get the airdrops. You might not get the very specific allocations. But you also got to pay attention to who works for who and like who you get in bed with. There's some shady characters at the top. That's why they got to the top, because they're snakes. But I guarantee you, they're gonna have something that money can't buy that kind of hits them in the kisser, and they're like, damn, we shouldn't fuck over all those people. So just be a good person. Don't be a piece of shit. It's super easy. You just wake up, smile, GM. I don't know, man. Like, you don't have to be a fucking loser. But yeah, famous fact at 5 is a sin. Mutant makes sense to be at 1.1 with a sell now of 1.08. Now this is what I want to point out here. Let's pick, I don't know, fucking Utes for instance. 5.37 Sol floor. You can buy one for that price right now. Or what you can do is go ahead and put a bid in for just above 4.84 and get an instant sale on that. Now, what that also tells you is the value of this is only at what somebody's going to buy and what that bid is in at, 4.84. So the thing is, if you buy it, you automatically lose value instantly on every single NFT collection because the sell now and the floor has a discrepancy. The SPL token, like the OG token standard, they are going to have a larger discrepancy in there because there's no liquidity back behind the NFT. There's nothing except for supply and demand and manipulation that's going to drive that price up or down. Opposed to Mutant, they're backed by Mutant token, and there is 0.03 price difference there. That's insanely different than the other ones. It's vastly different. So I'm just going to say, pay attention to that. See the difference in these things and wonder, does this make any sense long term? Why would this price be higher? Who put these bids in for these prices? Why is it competitive at this point? Follow those wallets. They tend to have a large majority, or they're connected to a lot of wallets that also have a large holdings of a specific collection. My point is, the supply and demand manipulation of tokens is what used to work to keep the floor price up. That's why everybody was so like into having whales in your chats and in your discords, because if you get them really, really, befriended and to trust you, you can kind of get what you want from them. So I don't know, take that for what you will, guys. Like I just pay attention to it a little bit differently, and I kind of see some of the dirty shit going on, so I'm cool calling it out. Like validators, you can buy one for 120 SOL right now, or you can do the sell now for 8.85. Like, how insane is that? All right, so that's the gist of NFTs across the board. Like, I don't even want to really get into any other meme coins. Maybe we can do another one later on. I'm not too worried about it. The ones I wanted to talk about, we talked about. I'm more interested in smoking the rest of this, drinking my coffee, getting back to work, because there's a lot to do. I still got to get up to Philadelphia today, and we covered what's important. Don't want to fluff it up too much. This is the stuff I'm focusing on. These are the opportunities that I see in the market there. So we are going to get out of here. Big shout out to all the homies supporting. Let me just show you a couple things real quick, and I'm going to get my ass out back to the fucking drawing board, because that's just where I'm at today, bro.
Brutal and Michigan, most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is
Welcome to The GOAT Show, where we celebrate and debate all things great.
So let me ask you something. Is it more likely that it was Harp that did this shit? Or do you think that it was solar flares? And before you go, people have video of what looks to be angels out of the light.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was talking about those angels again. No, that's the Sunday Night Go Club, guys. I got a great stream, a live show. If you guys want to tune into that Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m., whatever the hell time, I'll play it again another time. But check it out. I had a good time on there, made some great content. Definitely got a lot of exposure. Got to jump back in on their spaces, but I'll be busy during those tonight. Maybe I'll catch up on Thursday. But again, we have our space Sundays at 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, let's get out of here. I want to shout out G Media. all the support over there. Love the family. Big shout out to the Doodle Devils, and I want to give a huge shout out to Grid on Soul. We're testing the AFK bot over the weekend, and let's just say, guys, keep yourself tuned in. I'm extremely excited to get this thing up and running, like 100%. And yeah, more coming out of that. Looking forward to getting that thing going, guys. Like I'm telling you, you can see the excitement here, and I shared it with a couple people. They were testing it out. But yeah, we'll get into that at another time. We're going to get back to the drawing board, get this work done. Guys, take care of yourselves.